Hi, my name is Josh, and I'm basically starting this channel, and I'm going to be titling it Put the Fork Down. And the reason I'm starting this channel is to hopefully motivate you guys as well as keep me motivated on my journey to recovery and weight loss and overall just health. So, a little bit of background about me. About a year ago, I had a stroke due to high blood pressure. Not exactly sure what my blood pressure was at the time, but I know it was uncontrolled high blood pressure for probably quite a while. At the time, I was 370 pounds and pretty much miserable. The stroke left me with some vision impairments, so now I am blind on the right side of both of my eyes. Learning to get over that has been quite a challenge, as well as just being motivated. That was pretty much all the motivation I needed initially to get started on this weight loss journey. I figured, man, I need to get my weight under control, get my blood pressure under control. And I just started putting in the work. It wasn't easy, but yeah, I was putting in the work. I've tried losing weight in the past. I've been to the gym for years. I was always pretty athletic for my size, big guy, always played sports my whole life. But I know my blood pressure was high. And I know I needed to get this under control. I've tried different diets in the past, tried, eating more salads, tried keto. But in the end, I always seemed to fall off the wagon. It just really wasn't sustainable for me. And then I came across intermittent fasting, and that seemed to work fairly well, but not the best for me. I started off doing 16/8, then kind of graduated to 24, and then I settled into OMAD, which I loved OMAD. It made life easy. I didn't have to worry about lunch when I was at work or the crash after lunch that most people get after they eat a big meal at lunch. So OMAD seemed to work out pretty well for me. After that, I guess the next progression would be to start doing extended water fasting. Now, this is where I really hit my groove, so to speak. I started off water fasting, 48 hours, doing 3 day water fast here and there. And I noticed, after a while, the hunger pains just were easy to ignore. So I was able to push through and keep working, and the weight just started falling off. I remember I was watching an episode of The Amazing Race, and in that episode, they were talking about the African Bushmen and how, on average, they would eat once every 5 days. Now, that kind of, I guess, hit a chord with me, and it kind of made sense. And, we're blessed here in America because we have an overabundance of everything, which makes, I guess, even eating, we have an overabundance of food. And it just made me realize that we just consume, consume, consume. That's what we do. That's what we're trained to do in America, is just to be consumers. So realizing that, I realized that, hey, we are all eating way too much. Especially if you're doing the traditional 3 meals a day. There's no way your body needs 3 meals a day. Keep in mind, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor, so if you're looking to get into water fasting, you might want to check with your doctor. But for me, I jumped right in. So over the course of the next 9 months, I lost 120 pounds. I was able to reduce my blood pressure. Now, that weight loss was really fast, which ultimately cost me some more, I guess, health benefits. I should say health problems in that regards as well. But I'll go over that in another video. So dropping weight was really easy, and my justification behind it was, hey, if I want a piece of cake, I don't need to worry about eating a piece of cake. If I want to splurge on the weekend and eat some pizza, I'm not going to be looking at an app, my fitness pal or something like that, trying to count how many calories, or maybe I can have one slice and or one slice and a half a slice or something crazy like that. So water fasting was just an easy way for me to keep my weight in check. Now, for some reason, my body just loves to store fat. I can look at a cookie and gain 5 pounds. That's just who I am. So, water fasting was just really nice and a really easy way for me to keep my weight in check and stay motivated because I was losing weight really fast. So, hopefully, you guys can find some motivation behind water fasting. Maybe try it yourself. If you are overweight, if you feel like you have a few pounds to lose, and hopefully it works for you like it worked for me. So until next time, put the fork down, push away from the table, get you a nice hydro flask with some cold water, and enjoy. Take care.